Welcome back. We are doing back-to-back meditations today. And after this session, we'll be doing a very short session now. After that, we'll take a break and then the Devotey session starts. So today we are going to discuss the topic, the power of intent. It's a very important topic to understand. Intent. The power of intent. In Sanskrit, it is also called Sankalpa Shakti. Intent means Sankalpa. Sankalpa Shakti. The power of intent. Why this topic is very important? Whatever you achieve in life, whatever you manifest in life, consciously or subconsciously or unconsciously, we are all consciously, unconsciously or subconsciously manifesting things in our life. We are continuously manifesting things. Whether it is our career, whether it is our health, whether it is our job, whether it's our friends, our relationships, wealth, property, money. We are manifesting all those things in life. Every single aspect of our life on the planet Earth is manifested with the intent. Whether you consciously manifest it or unconsciously manifest, that's a different story. But your manifestation depends on your intent, the power of your intent, Sankalpa Shakti. Intent simply means your thought power. What you decide in your mind, what you decide in your mind becomes your intent. If you have negative thoughts, then it has a negative consequence. As our intent is, so is our manifestation. We create our own reality. One of the greatest truths, we create our own reality. We create our own reality through our thought power, through our thought patterns. So there are two things we are going to discuss. One is the power, thought power or intent power or decision power. The other one is the patterns, thought patterns, your decision patterns. The success in your life, the successful manifestation of anything you want depends on three factors, my dear friends. For any successful manifestation, it depends on three factors. Number one, it depends on the power of your intent, your thought power. Number two, it depends on your knowledge power. How much knowledge you have. And number three, how fearless you are. So the three factors for a successful manifestation The first one is the power of your intent. The second one is the knowledge you have regarding that particular subject. That is called knowledge power, Jnana Shakti. In Sanskrit, it is called Jnana Shakti. And the third one is how fearless you are. For example, you have a very strong intent. You have a very strong desire. You have a very strong desire that you have to come for the retreat in India. I'm just giving an example. You have a very strong desire to come to the retreat to India. The desire is very strong. The intent is very strong. Number one. And number two, you have all the knowledge about the retreat. You know that the retreat is very much useful to you. It is going to emotionally and psychologically, mentally, physically, spiritually, it is going to uplift you. And you know that it's going to be a win-win situation where you go through a lot of inner transformation, then naturally your life is happier. You have the perfect knowledge about the retreat. So the intent is strong, the knowledge also is strong, but then suddenly you have a fear. Or there is a rise in COVID cases. If I go, there might be some problem for my health. Or if I go to India, there might be some food poisoning. Or maybe I'm not able to handle the intensity of the retreat. The long meditations maybe doesn't suit me. So you have this fear factor. When you have this fear, then you cannot leave your home. Even though you have the intent, even though you have the knowledge, because of the fear, you cannot step out of the home. So you cannot get what you want. To be fearless is very, very important. Because the fear energy takes away the happiness. It takes away your happiness. It takes away the possibility of you blossoming. So once again, the three factors, when we speak about the power of intent, you have to understand these three factors. The first one is the power of your thought, the power, or in other words, the intensity of your desire. And number two is what knowledge you have, how much knowledge you have acquired. And number three, how much fearless you are. So these three factors plays an important role. And all the three factors, if you have a tick box, then you manifest whatever you want. Because you have the intention, you have the pure intentions, you have the intensity, you have a strong desire, and you have all the knowledge of what you want to have in life and the consequences, whether you need it or not need it, what are the negative consequences, what are the positive effects. You have the complete knowledge of it. You blindly don't manifest anything because you have the sufficient knowledge on it. So you take responsibility for the outcome and you decide, yes, I want this. And once you make a decision, then there should be no stepping back. So this is very important. So that's why I said there are two factors we have to decide. One is the power of intent and the other is the pattern. Once you decide, you should not go back. This is called Sankalpa Shuddhi. Sankalpa means intent. So Shuddhi means purity. Your intent is pure. Sankalpa Shuddhi, pure intention, simply means there is no negativity. There is no negativity in your thinking. There is no one step forward, two steps backwards. there is no wavering of mind. You underline, there is no wavering of mind. Come what may, you move forward. You don't let any negativity come in your thoughts. Once you decided, no stepping forward, no stepping backwards. Before you make a decision, you can try all the possibilities. Before you make a decision, you can try all permutation combinations in your mind, and you can try all possibilities, explore, analyze, do everything. But once you decide, then no stepping back. This is called pure intention, sankalpa shuddhi. When you have pure intention, then your intention will have power. Only the intentions which are pure will have the power. If your intentions are not pure, you are wavering in your mind, that you entertain negativity in your mind, then there is no power to your intention. Half the way, you drop out. So these things you have to digest very deeply into your being. What kind of patterns you have in life? You want many, many things, but are you clear what you want? Once you are clear what you want, once you make a decision, then no stepping back. That is pure intention, step number one. Then come what may, you always move forward. At the maximum, what happens? Just imagine what happens at the max. You might vacate the body. In the most dangerous situation or the most emergency situation, you might vacate the body. So what? There is no death anyway. You are eternal beings. We are all eternal beings. Why you need to fear death when there is no death? When you are an eternal being, you always exist. Whether in this body or a different body, whether in this dimension or another dimension, you always exist. Your existence is continuous. What is there to fear? When you let go of that ultimate fear, there are many kinds of fears, but the ultimate fear is the fear of death. If you can let go of the fear of death through your jnana shakti, through your knowledge, power, if you can let go of that fear, then you won't be hanky-panky. You won't be deviating left and right. You will keep moving forward. Then you manifest whatever you want. Even in the process, it is not, you don't get the desired outcome. Still, that empowers you to attempt the next time to be much more successful. You may not be successful in the first attempt. You may not be. But since you never stepped back, since you never entertained any negativity, the second attempt you will be the most successful. The first attempt is your preparation. Probably. Probably the first attempt is the preparation. The second attempt is for your mastery. It is easy said than done. To overcome fears, you need a lot of energy. There are two things needed to overcome fear. Number one, you need a lot of energy. Prana Shakti, you need a lot of cosmic energy. You need a lot of that gut power. People say he is a person of guts. That means he has a lot of energy. Number one, you need energy. And number two, you need to know the truth about life. When you know the truth about life, when you have the knowledge, when you have the wisdom about life, about yourself, along with that, you have the power, then you can face all your fears. Once you let go of the fears, how do you let go of the fears? With the energy, with the gut power, with the knowledge you have, with the wisdom, you move forward. You face the fear head on, one to one. Then the attitude comes, do or die. Because you know there is no death, so there is only do. So when you have this attitude, then the fear fears you. The fear fears you when you have a do or die attitude. Underline this statement. The fear fears you when you have a do or die attitude. That means you are ready to face the fears. You are no more afraid. That adds the power to your intent. The knowledge adds the power to your intent. Your fearlessness adds power to your intent. And no negativity after you make a decision adds power to your intent. So when you have this kind of a powerful intent, very naturally, the manifestation happens. And when it comes to manifestation, especially physical manifestations, manifestation mostly relates to physicality. When it comes to spirituality, we call it realization. The word we use when it comes to the spiritual aspect of yourself is called realization. See, there are two aspects within us. What is this human? This human consists of two things. One, matter, and number two, energy. We are made up of two factors, two components. One component is the physical, and the other component is spiritual. So we are a mixture of both spiritual and physical within this body on the planet Earth. On one side, we are made up of atoms, molecules, cells, microcells. On the other side, on the other hand, this matter is fused with prana shakti, consciousness. So we are spiritual and physical both while we are in the body. So when we speak about the spiritual aspect about ourselves, we call the name as a realization. You are a spiritually realized person. But when it comes to the physicality, the terminology we use is manifestation. You want nice clothes, you want to wear nice clothes, you want a nice house, you want a nice car, you want to eat good food, you want a good job, you want a healthy family. These are all manifestations. Manifestation relates only to the physicality. Realization deals with your soul awakening. We need both 50-50 in equal importance. Sometimes people think spirituality is more important, physicality is not that much important. No, that is absolutely wrong. Both are equally important because we are both physical and spiritual together. But only a spiritually awakened person can manifest perfectly without any consequences. Manifestation, any Tom, Dick, and Harry can do. But to understand the consequences and to manifest for mutual benefit, for the benefit of every person, that needs a lot of awareness. If you don't have that awareness, if you don't have the sufficient wisdom, if you don't know the consequences of what you are manifesting, then suffering is inevitable. But once you know the consequences, once you have sufficient knowledge, And once you realize that this is what I want in my life, it's not only for myself, but it is also for everybody's benefit, then the whole universe is supporting you. Somebody asked a question in the previous session. Is it your desire to build a pyramid in the ashram? It is not a desire, it is a necessity. It is the necessity of the universe. The pyramid should come in the ashram, and the universe supported me. The pyramid has come through me with the support of the whole existence. Thousands of people supported. There was a powerful team, voluntary team who came forward. On their own, they came forward to support this project. So this is the divine magic, where the people come forward to support. Where you have financial support, you will have material support, you have the local people support. Because this project is the need. This project is the need for the humanity, for the welfare of the humanity. So the divine supports you. It was never my desire. It was never my desire to build this ashram. But it was my pure intent through which it was the collective intent, rather. It was the collective pure intent this ashram got manifested so beautifully. Because the intention is pure, the intent is pure. There is energy, Ichha Shakti is there, willpower is there, and sufficient knowledge is there. And also there is no fear. When I came to this ashram, there are so many snakes, so many scorpions. There were no pathways, there was no electricity. Every day I used to see 2-3 snakes passing by. No fear. I started making friendship with them. Few seconds before, while I'll be walking, few seconds before the snake passes through, I'll have a clear intuition that a snake is going to pass by. So I will slow down, I will stand, and you won't believe, in just less than 2-3 seconds, there will be a huge cobra passing by. Because when your intention is pure, why you have to fear? Because it is not a human project, it is a divine project. This project is not for selfish reasons, this project is for the welfare of the humanity. In a way, we manifested it. But this is for Loka Kalyana, this is for the welfare of the humanity. So we know the consequences. We know the consequences are magical. There is no negative consequences, but there will be magical shift in the consciousness. So with that clarity, we went forward, moved forward. Now it is the same with the devotee. Physically, we have done the work. Now we are going to do the work. Preparing the teachers. We have kept a target. We need 1,000 teachers. Highly trained, well-disciplined, enlightened teachers. 1,000 teachers on the planet Earth. Highly trained, well-disciplined, enlightened teachers who do selfless work, who are very pure in their intent, who have willpower, who have sufficient knowledge, and who are fearless. So this is what we want. And do you think it's a human project? It is a divine project. Of course, the divine will support. So when your intent is pure, it becomes powerful. When you have no fear, it becomes more powerful, becomes more powerful. And again, there is no expectations. See, this is the best part. Once your intent is pure, Once you have sufficient energy, knowledge, wisdom about it, then there is no attachment. There is no expectations. You do your best and leave the rest. You be a witness. I've been a witness in the building of this ashram. The days, there were certain days I felt I am doing it. Those days I felt very heavy, very burdened. And there were days I'm just a witness, totally with non-attachment. Those days I was enjoying the process of ashram building. So it's the same with Devotey program. We'll do our best and leave the rest. So frequency attracts frequency. So this Devotey program is for 6 months. We will do our best because we have a pure intent. Our intention is pure. Our thoughts are pure. Right? So I'll take 1 or 2 questions before we finalize this session, conclude the session, because very soon we'll be starting the Devotey as well. Okay. Anshika. You went on mute?
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, now audible.
Yeah. I am Anshika from Valsad. I had joined the morning session as well. Now, question is,
You
when
are
someone
from
wakes
Hisar?
Valsad, Gujarat. I was there in the morning session as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. My question is, when someone vacates the body, we bid them goodbye. See you on the other side. The journey is on. Now, I also know that I'll vacate the body one day. So we should be prepared every time that anytime we can leave. And the question is, what should be the thought process in the last hour on the deathbed? How should we go ahead? That yes, I will embrace and I should meet my higher self. What should be the thought process?
There should be no thought process. There should be only awareness.
Okay.
You just become aware. You just become totally aware of the present moment. Out of that awareness, there is a natural guidance from within you, from your heart space. What to do, how to do. It is that awareness which is more important. To be aware, you need to be totally in the present moment. And you need to be in a state of surrender. You are not in a state of surrender to something external. You are in a state of surrender to your own self, to the life itself. You are in a state of surrender to life. You are in a state of surrender to your own higher self. In that heightened state of awareness, you are naturally guided what to do. If you start thinking that I should have this kind of thought process, I should have that kind of thought process, then again you are stuck in the mind game. Spirituality is all about living in awareness. Realizing the truth happens in the present moment. The self-realization happens only when you're totally out of the mind. When you're totally out of the mind, when you're totally out of all the expectations, a certain realization naturally blossoms from within you. That is why it is called self-realization. And that realization is the guiding light for you. Okay.
And one more thing. If somebody is about to vacate the body and I come to know, how should we convey the message? What truth should we speak to them so that they go very happily?
Be totally present.
Same thing, yes. Okay.
Your very presence your very energy helps them to let go of the fear. Enlightenment is also infectious. One enlightened master impacts another person without even speaking a single word. Because the very energy the person carries impacts the other person. So you be totally aware. That helps the other person. And in that state of awareness, whatever you speak is perfect. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So next, Prema. You can unmute, Prema.
Vanakkam Pradeep Vijay, this is Prima from UK. I got a question, like today we talk about power of intent, right? So at some point you did talk about, when you're talking about your intention for TOT program, right? So you talk about, this is not my desire, but this is my intent. So my question to you is, what's the difference between desire and intent? And can someone should be having both desire and intent the same way, or someone has to be more inclined to the intent than desire?
Okay. So I said it is not my desire, but it is a divine project. It is my intent. It is my divine guidance. It is the divine guidance which I got to start this program, not my humanly desire. That's what I meant. Okay. But your intent is synonymous with your desire also. Because you have a certain desire, out of that desire, the intent is born. Or because you have a certain intention, certain desires are born. Vice versa.
Right.
Right? But what I meant to say before was it was not my humanly desire to start this Devotey program. The intention is to multiply myself, clone myself into 1,000. So why would, from a human perspective, I want to clone myself into 1,000? From a human perspective, I want to be alone. I want to be one, unique. But from the oneness consciousness, I want 1,000 more like me who can do teaching, who can do service. So that's what I meant. I meant it is not my humanly desire.
Right. Thank you, Pradeep Ji. I got another question to you. It's regarding about TOT program. I remember you did mention about we do have a recording session, but prior to the TOT program that I came to know, I have some planned commitments as well from June to end of August, which I can't avoid. But again, I remember you says that there's a recording session. So I just want to let you know. So there would be some planned commitment I have, but I would definitely go through the recording sessions.
Okay, so we have a certain criteria where 75% attendance we expect.
Wow.
Okay, so any emergencies, unavoidable situations, 25% of absentees is okay. But we expect a 75% attendance. Again, it is subjective, case-by-case basis. Nothing is hard and fast rule, because our intention is to support the community, to build masters, to support masters in their own journey. So the rules are meant to help the people. So on a case-by-case basis, things can be considered. And also I want to let the participants know that there are some people who felt that, oh, there is some aspect where we cannot, the physical retreat is maybe expensive. Some people cannot afford to pay the money. I mentioned last time that you don't need to worry about money. And sometimes some people say we have small children, we cannot attend 10 days, 14 days. So this is the first time, first year, first batch we are doing this devotee program. So there will be certain dynamism. Dynamically, we will adapt, we will change to accommodate everybody because it is the first year. And the second year, third year, we can have a standard operating procedures. So the first year will be flexible. So what I also plan is to make even the physical retreats as free. See, we have 5 days silence retreats every Paurnami in the ashram. So the people who attend the Paurnami retreats, the number of days they attend is also included in the 21 days. So in that way, you don't need to worry about coming exclusively for a long retreat. If you have small children or if you cannot afford to pay the room, then you can participate in this retreat at free of cost. Of course, if you want to donate, you can donate from your heart space, but it is not compulsory. Right? So we will be flexible and we will be dynamic.
Got it.
And also we plan to record certain sessions. Also, we plan to pre-record certain sessions because there are some weekends, there are some certain Saturdays and Sundays, I'm doing some workshops in different cities, in different countries. So I may not be available on the live. So what we plan to do is we will pre-record certain sessions and we'll play it in the Zoom on every weekend. Suppose, for example, if you cannot participate on that particular weekend, and if you can let the team know, there will be a support team for this Devotey program. So Lalita Lakshmi is one, and Girija Marudapandian is another one. Okay, you will get all the information in the WhatsApp group, the Devotey WhatsApp group. So for some reason, if you cannot attend, we will send you the video link so that you can watch. And there will be certain assignments. So you can focus on the assignments. If you're missing 1 week assignment just because you are traveling for a pre-schedule or you're on a holiday, then you can always have a next week. So we are flexible. There's no rigidity. That's what I mean. Okay. I hope I answered your questions.
Yes, Pradeepji, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, you did. And I got another question about, okay, so as you say, it's for TOTVF, Lalita ji, and, people from India. For UK, do you have any TOT members that we could able to work with? I remember that you says that you're going to arrange a core team for UK. But if we have any inquiry from UK, do we have someone there? And I would like to be part of the core team. I did ask Lalita ji about this. But trying to get the answer from you on this.
Okay, so when it comes to the core team, everybody is welcome. Okay, but first we will work together. We will see how the working relationship is, how committed, how dedicated people are towards this cause, and very naturally, whoever has the pure intentions, they will naturally become the core team members. Okay, so straight away, there won't be any core team members. First, we will work as a team, and people with pure intentions, people with willpower, with the intent power, with the knowledge power will naturally become core team members. They will become the natural leaders. Leaders are not created, they are born. So whoever has the natural leadership qualities, whoever has the natural pure intentions, they will be part of the core group. So to be part of the core group means you have taken responsibility. Okay. So yes, once this TOT program, once the TOT program starts and once we pass through a few weeks, a couple of months, then we will identify the core members. And then from the UK chapter, there will be one core team. From the Malaysian chapter, there will be one core team. Vietnam, we already have a core team. And the interesting part is within India, each state we have a core team. Tamil Nadu, we have a core team. Maharashtra, we have a core team. So each state will have a core team. Because India is a very big country and we speak so many languages. So we need localized assistance. So we'll have different core teams. But all the core team members are collectively connected only with the same vision and mission. It is the vision and mission which connects everybody. Okay. So thanks for expressing your interest. Of course, you are one of the core members in UK.
Thank you, Pradeep ji.
Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Next, I think we will take, 3 more questions and then we'll close the session. Manali. Is it, am I pronouncing right? Manali or Manali? Okay. You can unmute.
Yeah. Hi, Pradeep sir. Yeah, thank you for all your teachings. I have pure intention to join the TOT program. I reached to the Lalita ji, but she said that there is some restriction on the Zoom limit.
Now it is all remote. As I spoke in the previous session, now we have removed the restrictions. So
Okay.
you can join.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that was because of my pure intention, I think I'm able to join. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I'm from New Jersey. I'm also interested in in-person your retreat in our area. So I can help whatever I can do. So please let me know what I can.
Yeah,
how can I help?
It will be probably next year. So this year my schedule is full. So next year we can plan something in US. If you are willing to organize, we can plan.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
And what about the time difference? Like we start our program, the TOT starts 7 p.m. So what will be 7 p.m. India time there in New Jersey?
9:30.
9:30 a.m. Yeah.
9:30 a.m.
So since it is a Saturday, it should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Thank you.
Manali ma'am, I have already added you to the group, TOT group.
Okay. So next, Madhavi.
So namaskaram. Thank you so much for the session, sir. It is very beautiful. So I have only one question regarding the retreat dates so that we can plan, because I have a go live in the November. So I
Okay.
would like, if I could get the rough dates at least, then I can book the flights. That's
Okay.
it.
So
Thank you.
we'll get back to you in a couple of days. See, in November, as I said before, we are going to make free retreats also. That is what I'm planning. So for the TOT program, there will be free retreats. And of course, there will be signature retreats. The 10 days self-realization, the signature retreats also will be there, because this is the retreats I've been doing since 2017. So it has a special diet and it has other ingredients like very intense meditation, mindfulness, connecting with nature, and yoga sessions. So that is a signature program. So that program will be there, which is a paid program. But there will be free programs also, free retreat programs also for the TOT participants. So the person who is attending the 10-day signature retreat is also, his number of days or her number of days is also counted as part of the program. So the participants have a choice whether to join the paid program or the free program.
So for me, anything is fine, sir. Only thing is I'm concerned with the dates so that I can plan accordingly.
I'll get back to you in 2 days' time.
Thank you,
Because
sir.
I have to
That
sort
was
out.
the only concern.
I have to sort out the calendar of free retreats. I have to sort out the
Sure,
calendar
sure.
of the paid retreats, and I'll get back to you in 2 days' time.
Anything is fine, sir. I just wanted to, organize the things in the org. Yeah.
And
Thank you.
also in the paid retreats, the number of participants will be very limited. The maximum will be 30 participants. And one
Yes, sir.
person, and everybody will stay in a single room accommodation. So there will be no sharing in the signature program. So that is the only difference between the free program and the paid program. In the paid program, there will not be customized diet. It will be a normal diet. And also it won't be single room accommodations. So that's the only difference.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward. Thank you.
Yeah. So next, Anita Joshi. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. 1 minute. Yeah. Namaste, sir. I'm Anita Joshi from Mumbai. Sir, I'm coming to for this Guru Purnima retreat, which is going to be held in July. So, as I've already participated in TOT program also, it was mentioned that this will be considered as the 21 days for retreat program also. So, I just wanted to know what kind of I don't know what kind of retreat it is in Guru Purnima.
It will be a silence retreat. Why
Okay.
don't you come and experience the suspense?
Yeah, I'm coming, sir. So I just wanted to ask that among the 21 days, this
It will be counted.
It will be counted.
It will be counted. So that's why I said even the 5 days programs also we will count.
Okay, sir.
We are going to have, see, anyway in the ashram, we organize 5 days retreat every Paurnami. So this Paurnami programs also will be counted.
Okay, sir.
If you choose to attend.
Okay.
Okay. So starting from Guru Purnima. Starting from Guru Purnima, every subsequent Paurnami 5 days, if you choose to attend the free retreats, it will also be counted.
Okay, fine. So what are the dates for December retreat?
Just before I said, I'll get back to you in 2 days.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Fine, sir. Thank you so much for answering my question. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So in 2 days' time, we will post all the retreat dates in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So next is Chetna ji.
Yes. Good evening, sir. This is Chetna Jagwani from Calcutta. I'm interacting with you after a long time, though I have been attending your sessions. Last I had spoken to you was long time back when you were doing your sessions in March of 2022, I believe. So I used to be attending those sessions regularly also. So thank you so much, sir, for all the wisdom that you are sharing with us. So I was quite keen on attending this teachers training program. But my issue is that I'll be traveling from 11th to 14th of this month and coming back late night around on 14th, maybe intervening night 14th to 15th. So that was one issue. Should I still go ahead? Because the very first weekend, if I'm missing, so
go ahead, no problem.
And so that is why I was not registering. I thought I'll just talk to you today. I'll seek your permission, and then perhaps I'll go ahead with my registration.
Go ahead. Whatever you have missed on that particular week will be sent to you.
Sure. Okay, sir. Thank you so much. So I can attend today's interactive session, no? Even though I haven't registered for the program as yet.
Yes. So the next session, starting 7, I think the time is almost up. The next session starting 7 p.m. is all about interactions. Everybody will come on the video. Everybody will come to know each other, and we'll see from what intentions they have. And it's more of for clarifications and trying to connect with the group energies. Okay, so you can join.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
So let it be the last question, Pallavi.
Namaste, sir. I'm Pallavi Kamble. I'm from Qatar. Basically, I'm from Maharashtra, Mumbai. But now I'm 17 years, I'm settled here. So in vacation time, we normally used to go to India like that way. And I really want to spread the meditation here. Already we have started the some classes center at home like that ways. But I want to attend that physical retreats also, which you are going to take or which you are going conducted or you are going to conduct. That concern is there, how I am able to attend or not. But I know I am definitely going to attend because it is my sankalp. I want to attend that retreats also. So just that only I want to know the physical retreats. If I'm not able to attend now. Guru Purnima, I can't say I am going to attend. Maybe next retreat, I am able to attend that retreat. Like that way, I can plan. Even Guru Purnima now already it is full, right, sir?
Yeah, Guru Purnima it's full. Registrations are closed. See,
Okay.
don't worry about it. We will have multiple retreats. Okay, so
Okay,
Guru
okay.
Purnima starting from July, there will be a 5 days Purnami. Then August, September.
Okay.
Probably in October, we'll have an intense one. October, November, December, we plan to have intense one. So there will be a certain combination of free retreats and paid retreats, and then starting from July until December, or even probably we can extend till January also. So don't be worried, you will have plenty of options to choose from.
Okay, okay. That's only
You
my
have to
concern.
understand the intention. The intention is for you to come and experience the total silence and total mindfulness and be with the nature, at least for 21 days. That is the intention.
Right, right, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm looking forward, sir, for it. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
All
much.
right. So thank you very much, friends. I think we will close this session. And for the people who have registered for the TOT, so I think you can exit and log in back again. Thank you very much. Namaste to all.